Now, whether we're pirating movies or making movies about pirates, people always come up to us and they say, Jeff, Joe, have you seen the Avengers Age of Ultron?
Yes, we have, and we're going to spoil it for you.
People love spoilers.
People love spoilers. Everywhere I go, I hear people saying,
oh, I wish someone would spoil that for me.
You haven't seen that movie, please tell me all about it.
Age of Ultron, spoiler number 1. Now, this scene happens early in the movie when Scarlett Johansson, a.k.a. Natasha, a.k.a. Black Widow, she's on the phone with Joss Whedon, and he's like, hey, do you want to be like in the Avengers? And she's like, we already did that. And he's like, yeah, but
This is the sequel.
yeah, but this one's the sequel. And in the meantime, like, there's an Easter egg, or that is to say, real eggs in the scene, because she has mayonnaise and she's making an egg salad sandwich. Now, if you notice that this film continues throughout the whole movie, you see her like with a mixing bowl, and she's making, but she never gets time to eat the sandwich. It spoiled. That's spoiler number 1. Joss Whedon also makes a cameo. I should have said that's a spoiler. I guess that's spoiler number 2.
So spoiler number 3. Now, as you all know, Iron Man is rich and grew up pretty rich. But what you didn't know is that Bruce Banner was also rich growing up. And he regales the entire Avengers about this really awesome car he got for his 8th birthday, even though he couldn't even drive. And Iron Man goes, wow, you were really spoiled.
That's a spoiler. That's a big Age of Ultron spoiler. Now, I did a little research, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I looked things up. I did a couple, tests and...
Yeah. You did tests to research spoilers.
Right. And it seems that Ultron, this Ultron everybody's talking about in the whole movie.
And his age.
Yeah, well, they don't talk, it's like a woman, you don't discuss his age. You know, that's that's why he gets enraged, that's why he blows up the whole city and everything. Someone's like, whoa, you're looking old, and he's like, fuck you, never asked the age of Ultron. Yeah. But he doesn't say it like that, he says it much smoother, because he is voiced by James Spader. Mm-hmm. Spoiler number 4.
Spoiler number 5. To psych themselves up for the big battle against Ultron at the end of the film, the entire Avengers team binge watches The Spoils of Babylon.
Oh, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, that is a spoiler. And it's actually in real time in the movie. You actually sit and watch
You watch the movie?
You watch them. They don't show The Spoils of Babylon at all. You're just watching them watch it.
That's pretty good.
Here's a spoiler. Iron Man, Tony Stark, does a lot of quips in this one. He's kind of known for the quips throughout the series. But in this film, they get really bad. Like, he's not even trying. And they kind of hint that he's going to retire, but
he's probably going to retire because his quips aren't getting good.
Yeah.
Like they're so bad, people are like, oh, you shouldn't say that.
Yeah, he's run out of things to say.
Yeah. Sometimes he gets pretty racist, you know?
Like, he'll be flying in his suit throughout the city, and he'll be like, what, is my suit made of iron?
Yeah, oh, they don't call me Zinc Man for nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't call you Zinc Man. And they're like, dude, you should retire.
And he's always making puns on people's names. Like, he'll be like, wow, Scarlet Witch, you're being a real Scarlet Bitch.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Or like, oh, you're the Incredible Sulk, which is kind of mean because, the Incredible Hulk
he's really sad in this movie
the whole time.
Because his parents left him.
Yeah.
And he just remembered it during the film.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Also, at one point, don't mean to spoil it for you, but it's a very sexy part of the film. Hawkeye at one point goes, I don't want to be known as Hawkeye anymore. I want to be known as Hot Guy.
Yeah.
He rips all his clothes off and he just wears...
Just starts showing the bulge of his wiener to like everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Just wearing underwear the rest of the film. And this is like 10 minutes into the movie. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, ScarJoe's like, you got some nerve showing me your curve. And like, he's like, whatever, bitch, I'm a hot guy. It's a good scene.
Another spoiler, Nick Fury gets his eye back.
Yeah.
He finds it in some rubble.
Yep.
In one of a collapsed building. He's like, go digging through it. It's like,
oh, there it is.
There's my eyeball. Pops it back in. removes the eye patch.
Then you see him the rest of the film, he's like on eBay trying to sell his eye patch for way more than it's worth.
Yeah, he's
You're
gonna
like,
sign
give
it.
it up, dude. Like, yeah, you're never gonna sell that thing. He's like, oh, but the buy it now price is only $149. Oh, Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier.
It's his favorite season.
But yeah, he's not in the movie much.
No,
No.
he leaves.
He's
Like halfway through.
He's like, I hate you guys. Like, I'm out of here.
He's like, I should have been Sergeant
Yeah,
America.
He's like, oh, my shield can shield me from anything except for AIDS. And then it's like, he went to get tested. And he never came back, so I figured it was pretty bad. Like,
They didn't show him on screen anymore, so you're led to assume that he got... You're led to assume he got
it's
some
so
really
sad.
bad
It's
news.
really sad, yeah. Oh, man. And they tried to save him with medication, except it's spoiled. It's a spoiler. Oh, they introduced Vision.
They introduced
Yeah,
Vision.
Vision. That's a pretty good one. He's like at the eye doctor all.
Yeah.
Well, he's at Costco reading one of those charts. You
Yeah.
know, he's like E, F. You know.
And he misses a couple.
Yeah, like, no, you've got terrible.
Which is surprising.
He's got terrible vision, and he's like, yeah, but that's my superhero power, like Daredevil. You know,
Yeah.
it's like he can see, just
Yeah.
not very well,
Yeah.
and he uses that to his advantage.
He can see well enough to fight.
Right. Well, if you're big, you know?
If you're big, if you're a tiny
Yeah.
target.
Or if you're skinny or something, you can sneak right up
Yeah.
on his peripherals, aren't
Yeah.
they? Good, yeah.
So the Scarlet Witch is played by Elizabeth Olsen.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen actually show up.
They're related?
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're her stunt double.
Oh.
That's why sometimes it's a little confusing. You see two Scarlet Witches at the same time, and you're like, wait, what's going on?
They're all like, oh, did I?
It's
do
Mary-Kate and
that?
Ashley.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this makes sense now. So Thanos shows up at the post-credit scene, and he's like, I'm going to take care of this myself. And he grabs an Infinity Gauntlet, but it's not the Infinity Gauntlet, because I guess there's two. But shouldn't there be like an infinity amount of Infinity Gauntlets? Like, that just seems like a mistake by the writers.
No, I think what he got was one of those like Forever Hearts from Jane Seymour collection.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Jewelers, you know.
Yeah.
That's what he accidentally got.
It's an Infinity Gauntlet he made himself, and it's just a skeleton hand with a Forever Heart.
Forever Heart. Love those things.
Mm-hmm. They're gorgeous.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Oh, and Quicksilver dies. That's a real spoiler.